Hello, Crafty Friends. Sparkle here. Say, thanks for stopping by. I have a little project for you. And these were some flowers that my adopted grandchildren from church gave me on Wednesday to help me feel better. I love the colors, but I'm going to take them off my workstation because I don't want any mishaps. So we're going to move these. And today's project, I already did a preview. This was inspired by Leslie at 507 Willow House in that she used 2 sets of 3 tags to make a tag flip-flop. And it looks like this when it's all put together. Okay, but hers, she actually used tags. I didn't have tags, so I just used craft paper, designer paper, and it has 4 signatures. So, the paper I wanted to feature today was from the collaboration. I am not involved in the collaboration, but I just love this kit, so I purchased it. There's like 3 or 4 sets, and I have them all. But it's How Boho Can You Go, hosted by Rach and Bella Crafts. So yeah, check out the link. I'll leave a hashtag there for you to go to. And these are some of the papers I'm going to be using. So only because, I think it's upside down. Only because I love the images and the colors. And I don't know if it's going to be boho, but it's going to be sparkle. And Sparkle always does her own thing. So we're going to cut these down, and we're going to make our flip-flop tag look-like journal using this kit, or parts of it. So we have this page I chose for one of my covers, and I just have coffee paper on the back. And the butterflies will be my other page, and that also has a coffee stain. Now for my 4 signatures, I'm going to cut 2 of these out. I backed them with another print on the back. I'm going to cut 2 of these out, fold them in half, like Rachel did something similar. She did a journal with the butterflies on, I think it was her day 1 introduction. So I'm going to use these as 2 of my signature covers. And the other 2 covers are going to be with some of the paper in the kit. Okay, so these will be my 4 signature covers. Now, I don't know how far we'll get today. We'll build the base and take it from there. But that's what these are. And then I'll just show you some other pages that I printed. This was a misprint, but I'll do something with it. And then I found some parchment paper, and I printed, let's see, where's the other one? I printed some of these, like on 3 different prints. This is the full-size print. I just like the way they look. And then this was 2 to a page, so this is the same. It's this page here. And then I didn't realize that Rachel also gave us it shrunk down. So I actually have this page here. So there are 3 different sizes. So I'll use these, some of them in this application, and some I'm going to be using this kit in lots of things. And I printed some of the lady cards, ladies, and I put them, all this is printed on parchment paper. I like the look and feel of that. And then this was standard size, and some of this will probably go into my journal. And then she's got labels and words, and I think these were labels. So I printed this, so we'll use some of these. So that's just where I'm going with this kit. for now, and you know I'll revisit it several times. But I have a quick item that I wanted to show. I was using this paper. It's like a washi tape style paper. And I used it like up here, and it has this burnt edge. And one of my followers, Teresa, asked me how I did it at first, and I didn't know. It took me a few minutes to realize what she was talking about. So I told her I would try to replicate it on camera for her. So this, if you take a scrap, of course I don't have anything here, so let's just get a scrap. And we'll just use this side. And all you want to do is you want to make a dark strip here. Okay, with this is vintage photo, and that's distress oxide. Then I'm just going to use the chair ruler here. I'm cutting it backwards, so this isn't. I did that wrong. The torn edge is what you want to ink. So we're just gonna then I took a brown or black or something sooty, and you can mimic the burnt edge. I actually took a match to this and just held it over it for this one. But this one I just used the marker and the ink. And then you could take a different color distress ink and a different so you have a little contrast. Okay? And then if you cut that, get rid of some of that so we can have a spot to see. So it's not the same, of course, because this was purchased this way, and this is stamped. You could stamp it as well, but I think she was going for the edge look. And why this doesn't want to come out? So she was, going for this look. But you can play around with your inks and things and get a similar look. Okay, just introduce different colors. So, and then, you could stamp it. So I hope that is a little bit helpful, Teresa. Thanks for asking and making me think outside the box. That's how I learn things. So let's get rid of all this. We don't need this on the desk. And I will keep these because I will be able to use them. let's get back to our task at hand. So this journal here, I wanted the panels to be 3.5 inches and by 7 inches tall, roughly the size of a tag, a large tag. So let's get our cutter, and I said, so 3.5 across, and you want 3 panels. So that would be 10.5. So you want to cut your piece 10.5 inches wide, and it's 11. So we're going to cut a 1/2 inch off each side. So I want to cut this side here, and I guess that side. It doesn't really matter on this one. So let's just take a 1/2 inch off and get it to 10.5 inches. Hope you're all having a good day. I'm feeling really good today, so I'm very thankful. And let's cut this 1/2 here. Oops, I gotta lower that music. Yeah. Okay, so I wanted 10.5. So that's all the paper waste on that. And then I said 7 inches. You can make them 7.5 inches. Let's go, because we want to put a corner on them. You could make your tags as long as you wish. And 7.5. I don't want to cut her face, so we're going to have to cut into the bottom here. All right, we don't need this. So our total piece then is 10.5 by 7.5. Okay, and then we're going to score at 3.5 inches and 7 inches. Okay, and I'm going to use this, I forget what this is called. I always forget what that's called. Should write it down, huh? So, gentle, because this is just copy paper, and 7. So when you fold it, she will be unfenced. Okay, and that's okay that that's there. I'm not concerned. I didn't want to put too much color because I want you to be able to see the signatures and things. So that's the first one. And then just do the same with this. So it's at 3.5. Yeah, I had to do the math and keep it simple so that I could tell you all what I wanted you to do. So let's just fold them. Let's see if we can turn this around. I don't think we can. No, because I want her on front. So then we're going to do it this way. and we're going to join these together. And I'm going to use my medical tape. So, and then let me look at this for a minute, because actually this is going to go like this. Why is this? This isn't right. 10.5, 7, 3.5. That's right. Why doesn't it seem right? 3.5. 3.5. I don't know. Playing tricks with me. Okay, so because when it's together, well, let's put it together, then we'll practice folding it. And this is a little off. I'm going to probably have to cut that. Okay. So normally this goes over. This goes over. You might have to shorten it a little bit because this goes over. This goes over, and then you fold it back on itself. Okay, so this is the finished look we want. So we'll have a signature here, and I always just take a little pen to mark myself. We're going to put a signature here. A signature here. A signature here. Yeah, this end is always a little wonky because you need to give it room. And then when you open it, we'll have our 4th signature here. So now you can decide if you want to do something up here. Maybe we'll round these. I've not done that before. So, do I want to do that? Or should I just go with my gut and cut these? Let's just cut the... Let's just cut the tags and do it the way my sample is. Okay, then I sewed here, 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 all the way around. So it's all sewed around the bottom and the sides. So I'm going to go to the machine and do that real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I sewed around the edges, and yeah, so Here's your 6 panels. And the first one goes in, the last one goes in. The last one goes over, over, and this one goes back. And there you go. And you could say you're done, and you could just decorate your panels. But that's not what Sparkle wants to do. So, I should ink this first. Just especially, you can't really see this part here, but you can see this side. You know what? I'm not going to ink it. I'm not going to ink it now. Maybe later. We'll see. So, y'all having a good day? I sure hope so. I should go off camera and cut these out. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just cut out 2 of our signature pieces. And the reason I printed these 2 to a page at 5 by 7 is because this is how the original size is. And, you know, if you fold this in here, it's way too big. I mean, I don't mind. I want things to stick out a little bit, but that would be too much, in my opinion. So that's why I often will go in and print things down a notch. So we're going to do 2 signatures like this. And Rachel already did a video on how she did a signature. She made a little butterfly journal with these. But, you know, this will be the cover. And then I'm not prepared yet to have my pieces, but my pieces will go in here. And they could be varying sizes as long as they fit within here. So, you know, whatever I choose to use paper-wise, that can stick out and all. That's fine, as long as it's within this boundary. So that'll be one. And then the other one is just, this was a full sheet like, I have it in here. That was a full sheet like this. But again, I printed it 2 to a page, 5 by 7. And these, for this signature, we're just going to fold these in half. Oops. Did I print it upside down? No, we're okay. And then that's going to go in here on one of the other places. You know, this one might go in the middle and the back. So just so everything is within the borders that way. I don't think that's right. Yeah, that'll be a signature in there. So, yeah, so these will be my 4 signatures. I'll cut these out off camera later. And then I have to get stuff to fill them with, which I'm not prepared with at the moment. But I wanted to show you the basis of this. And I'm still not sure why this is off kilter here. So we have 1, we have 2. Oh, this is folded wrong, that's why. We have 3. And we'll have 4. So this could go in here. And it might stick out. We'll see. We'll deal with it. But isn't she pretty? So, yeah, I'm going to go cut out my ephemera and stuff like that because I have things I want to cut out here that I want to use when I'm ready. And then I'll pull my signature goodies. We can pull a little. What I do is I just get my things that I have some stuff already that I could use. might pull from my cookbook. And knowing it's got to fit in there pretty much. So like that, like that. And I'm going to build my signatures up. And I'll come back in a little bit and show you what I've got ready. Okay, so I have my 4 little signature covers cut out. So we're using 2 of the pages, and we're using 2 of the butterflies. And then I have some media off my stash here that we could use to build our little clusters. We have some covered doilies that are have some patterns on them, so we can use them. See if there's a different pattern. So I have 4 different ones. Okay, so we have them, and I have some book pages, some recipe pages, some typing pages, my typing book. So let's just start knowing that this is our guide, okay? So this is how I do it. I don't mind sticking up, but we can't have sticking out. Does that make sense? So let's put this here, and let's just tear off the edge here. Maybe 2 of these. Oops, I had the ruler going the wrong way. That's okay. Just make sure it's going to fit. Okay, so we have that, and we have one of our beautiful doilies that I'm trying to find the center of. I'll put that in the center. Yeah. So that'll go in there. And we have our recipe from my granddaughter's book from when she was in school. She just had a baby, so that was a while ago. And they're not going to be real thick signatures because they have to go, you know, there's going to be 4 layers in there. So that might be one. So let's just stick these together now with a paper clip. And they'll be decorated in due time. So this one, these are pretty firm too. We'll take this little butterfly here, and let's make a little pocket down here and put a little pocket in here. Okay, and we need some writing space. Cut piece of music paper. even this out a little bit. Okay. Got two. Put a pocket on this one as well. I like to sometimes find pages that open up like this, because then it's like a cute little insert. And have a book page. And we'll just give it a little tear here. And my typing drill book. Let's put a tuck here and a tuck here. So there you have that one. And we have our butterfly here. Take a sip of water. Because I'm not eating yet, I need to remember to keep drinking so I don't get dehydrated. I get my electrolytes. Well, that's pretty. So let's see. These are short. And I always like to have a focal point in the center. And here's some music paper. Let's see what we can do with this. We can make a mess. We'll glue that down. And one more in here. There you go. All right. So we have 4 tiny signatures. Now, you could have, if you don't want to do them small, you certainly could just take your paper or let's get something that's bigger. You you could certainly do them big and have them poking out. Okay. I don't want to do that on this one. I just want to keep everything like inside. Okay. Something like this. So that when it's all folded, I think back here we have to put one of the littler butterflies. There's going to be a little stick out whatever we put. So, we'll decide that as we go. But these will all get sewed in. And then I'll take my embellishments here, and I'm going to cut things out and put things in our journal. But that'll be for another day. I just wanted to show you the process of building our little trifold journal. And yeah, she's going to be really sweet. And I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you again soon. Bye now.